Hi everyone. Today we're going to be looking at how to put a Collaborate link into a quiz or a test. So the first thing we need to do is to create a session in Blackboard Collaborate. So we go to the course that we're going to have the quiz or the test in. Go to Collaborate and we're going to create a session. I usually use the title Questions During Quiz for these kind of sessions. And below that you will see Guest Access. You want to make sure you check this box, and then it's going to give you a link that people can go to come to the session. But you won't see the link until you save or until you create the session. So just double check the times, make sure the times are accurate for when this quiz or the test will be, and then click Create. Now here's our guest access, here's the guest link. Right here is Copy. So click Copy, and then it says please use Control+C, so we're going to hit Control+C and we've copied the link. And we're going to save it again, we're going to close it. Now we're going to put the test in. So we come to Course Tools, Tests, Surveys, and Pools at the bottom, Tests. Now if you have a exam folder, you'll probably be importing from that exam folder. You have already exported it to your computer and then you will import it. But I don't have that today, so we're just going to build. Instead of importing the test, we're going to build it. We're going to just call it a practice quiz. Now here in the description is where you're going to want to paste that Collaborate link. You could give them a little information, quiz 3 about unit 4, whatever you like, and then paste the link to the Collaborate, either in the description or in the instructions. After you paste it, you're going to want to highlight it, and then right-click. And when you right-click, when it's highlighted, you're going to see this option, Link. Click on that. It says Link Path. Again, paste the Collaborate link here again. Control-V will paste it. And then target, you want to click on the drop down arrow and choose Open in New Window. So when the student, before they start the test, they will be able to click on this link and it will open up a new page, it will open up a new tab or a new window into the Collaborate session where you will be, so they can have their question answered. So I've clicked on Open in New Window, then I click Insert. Now it's turned it into a hyperlink. You could also put it in the instructions if you like. Again, just Control-V, highlight it, and then right-click. You'll see the option for link. Click that. Control-V again, paste the link here for the path. And then target, you're going to want to choose Open in New Window. Give them a little information. Please click on the link above if you have any questions about the quiz. We're going to hit Submit. So now we have to add our questions, which you won't have to do because you'll be importing the quiz, you'll be importing the test from the exam folder, but just for the sake of instruction, let's enter a question here. Who is your favorite teacher at PMU? Now in this question, along with every other question in the quiz or the test, you're going to want to paste that Collaborate link. That way when they get to question number 7 or question number 11 or question number 3, if they have a question, they can click on the link and it will take them to the Collaborate session. Because as you know, in the LockDown browser, they're not going to be able to access any other websites. They're not going to be open to open other tabs or windows unless you specify a certain website. And you also will have to give them the link to that website because they can't go in and out of the LockDown browser. So I've pasted it. Now I want to highlight it and then right click and you'll see the option for link. Click on that. Link path, Control V. You're going to want to paste the link again to the Collaborate session. And then target, you're going to want to choose Open a New Window. And then Insert. Now it's turned it into a hyperlink. And you can write them a message as well. You can say, click on link below to speak with instructor during the quiz. Something like that to let them know what the link is all about. But I'm sure you will tell them before the quiz even starts that you'll be putting that there. You will have practiced this. Our answers are Mr. X, Mrs. Y, Mr. Z, and Miss A. So we're done with that. Submit and create another. Again, same thing for the question text. You're going to have the question, who is the best, blah, 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 and then paste the link. Control V. You're going to highlight the link. You're going to right click and then choose the option link. Link path. Again, Control V. And then choose target. Open a new window. Insert. You're going to want to do this for each question. So if you're importing a test from the exam folder, the test has 12 questions, you're going to have to go into the test and edit each question and add the link this way for each and every question. We'll come down, select our answers. Submit. Okay, so our test is ready. We have the Collaborate link in the description and the instruction, as well as each question. It is there for the students. We click OK. Now we come to our quizzes folder, and this is where we're going to deploy the test, or tests, or exams, wherever you're going to deploy it. We're going to go to Quizzes, Assessments, Tests, and here is the quiz that we've created. We're going to submit. Has the description. You can write something else, or maybe something is already written there from when it was created in the exam folder. If the link is in the description or in the instructions, you're going to want to check the box so that it shows this description to the students before they begin the test. Open in a new window, sure, and you've all done this before, I'm sure, so you know which boxes to select. The key, though, the critical one here is password. If you're going to have a password on the exam, you need to do it here. And numbers work best with LockDown Browser Respondus Monitor. So choose some numbers for your password. And then we're going to go submit. So it looks like it's ready, but we still have to enable LockDown Browser and Respondus Monitor for this. So once it's all set up, you have your Collaborate session, you put the link to the session in the instructions, put the link to the session in the questions, you're going to want to come, you've deployed the test or the quiz, okay? You want to come down to Tools on the left-hand side, go back to Tools, and then you'll see Respondus LockDown Browser. We're going to click on that. All the quizzes and tests, click Continue. Now all the quizzes and tests that you have for this course will come up. Here's the one that we're working on, Practice Quiz. It says not required, LockDown Browser, not required, Respondus Monitor. We're going to change that to required by clicking this box here, Settings, and we're going to click Require Respondus LockDown Browser. Password settings. Yeah, password is the same as we put earlier, 777777. And then we want to click on Advanced Settings. We're going to check for lock students in. There's no need to give them a password to exit early because we don't want them exiting early. And then the third box, allow access to specific external web domain. This is the one you click to enter the Collaborate session link. So Control V. Now the LockDown Browser Respondus Monitor is going to give access to the student to this website. Scroll down. We're going to check this one here that says Require Respondus Monitor for this exam. So when we click on that, this pops up. We're going to continue. So we clicked on Require Respondus Monitor, and then it's going to give us the startup sequence, the 9 steps that the students will have to do. You're going to want to leave those all checked off because you want them to go through the webcam check, the additional instructions, student ID, facial recognition, environment check, etc., etc. At the bottom, you will see Advanced Settings. You want to click on Advanced Settings, and the first box you want to check. It says Allow another application to use the microphone during this exam. Definitely check this box. This will allow the students to use an external microphone. If you don't check this box and the student has an external microphone plugged into their laptop, the system will not allow it. They won't be able to speak. So that's all done. We're going to click Save and Close. And now our practice quiz says webcam requires Respondus Monitor. This is required. This is required. So we can go back and check here at quizzes. There is our creation. It has the link to the session, and we can test it. We can click on the link. It should take us to the questions during quiz session that we set up. So now click on Join Session, and everything's working. Students will come in and come out before the quiz, during the quiz, if they have some questions. We can try to start. Actually, we can't start the quiz because we have to open LockDown Browser, and I can't open LockDown Browser while I'm recording on the screen because you can't have any applications going at the same time. So I hope that helps, and wish you all the best.